This drama is actually by the students themselves. It was their idea, they wrote the script, I was just the producer, not even the director. That credit goes to our two high school boys, Bhima and Krish. This was their idea. They did a lot of research, especially in the Chaitanya Bhagavat, Nityānanda Trayodaśī, obviously Chaitanya Charitamrita also. And so yeah, a lot of thought, a lot of prayer went into this. And by Nityananda's grace, we had more time to practice because of the ice storm. And this is basically your appetizer to get you really excited for Gaur Purnima, right? That's what Nityānanda Prabhu likes. He wants you to all be excited for his brother's appearance day. The name of this drama is Viraha Saṅgama, which means the separation, union of Nitai Chaitanya. Of course, they always want to be united. They're brothers and they love each other so much, but for the sake of us, fallen souls, sometimes they are separated, and yet they are always united. So we'll be presenting 4 main stories, but within one of the stories there's 2 short anecdotes, so altogether really 6 stories. And I'm gonna ask one of the children to tell me at the end of this drama, what were the 2 references to 9 hours? Okay, so it was kind of like a ongoing joke that we were all laughing. Everything takes 9 hours. Everything takes 9 hours. So there's 2 references to that in this drama, and at the end, I'll be quizzing you guys, okay? I won't call on adults though, only children. Only children are allowed to answer this question. So I do want to let you know that you are all presently in Navadvip Dham, and we need to create a pathway in Navadvip Dham. Sometimes there is traffic on the road, and this path needs to be a U shape that goes from here around, basically right by the back doors, around that table, and comes back here. And it's very, very important that you all leave this roadway clear, okay? Otherwise, it will take them more than 9 hours to get back to Mahaprabhu, okay? It can only take 9 hours, no more than that. So if another guest comes, another Vaishnava comes and blocks the way, if you can please let them know that this is the roadway through Navadvip. It's actually also the path to Jagannath Puri. So keep that in mind as well. One of my favorite parts of this drama, I'll just give you a little teaser. Okay, maybe it's a spoiler. Is finding out, because I didn't know this story, how Lord Nityānanda first greeted Jagannath Baladev Subhadra when he arrived in Jagannath Puri. Because how Lord Chaitanya reacted when he saw them is quite famous. But I personally didn't know how Lord Nityānanda reacted. So this was something that Krish researched and found out, and I'm so excited to share it with all of you today. So without further ado, we present Viraha Saṅgama, the separation union of Nitai-Gaurāṅga.
Chaitanya Prabhu's Sankirtan movement is in full swing, filling all the residents of Navadvip with ecstasy.
Oh brothers, years, within 2 or 3 days, a great personality will come here. What was Mahaprabhu talking about? Which great personality is going to come here?
Who was this great personality that Śrī Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was talking about? As it turns out, this personality was living in Viraha. He was the incarnation of Ananta, the great serpent bed of Lord Vishnu. His name was Nityānanda.
Where is my Krishna? Where is my Krishna? Where is my Krishna?
Lord Nityānanda was the foremost devotee of Śrī Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He never endeavored for means. No one could understand his magnanimous characteristics. He consumed nothing but the pure mellows of Krishna consciousness. He would drink some milk only if someone offered him without asking. In his separation from Śrī Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he would roll in the dust of Vrindavan and roar loudly. He had only one goal in life, to attain Krishna. One time, Nityānanda was sitting on the bank of Radhakund, crying in remembrance of Krishna.
Where are you, my Lord? I wish to have your darshan. Where are you, my Lord?
O Nityānanda, your Lord resides in Navadvip at this very moment. Go now, and you shall find him there.
My Lord? In Navadvip? My Lord is in Navadvip?
Nityānanda Prabhu, welcome. Please come in. I'll prepare nice amenities for you. It is a great fortune to have such an exalted guest as you.
Last night, I had a wonderful dream. A beautiful chariot arrived at my doorstep. I saw a great personality within the chariot. With his left hand, he carried a water pot. He was dressed in blue garments, and his head was decorated with blue cloth. I could understand that he was none other than Baladev. Being filled with respect, I asked him, "Who are you?" He smiled and said, "I am your brother. Tomorrow we will meet."
It seems that some great personality has arrived. Oh Haridas, oh Srivas, go immediately and find that person who has arrived in Navadvip.
We have searched all over Navadvip for 9 hours, but we could not find anyone new. Everyone, come and see him with me.
Nitai
Wearing a peacock feather ornament upon his head, blue Gaurāṅga flowers on his ears, a yellow garment as brilliant as gold, and the Viraha garland, Lord Krishna exhibited his transcendental form as the greatest of dancers as he entered the forest of Vrindavan, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints. He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips, and the cowherd boys sang his glories. The pride of Ananta, who constantly holds Vishwambar, is snatched today while being held in the Lord's lap.
Today is an auspicious day for me, for I have seen devotional service, which is the essence of the four Vedas. Are such shivering, such tears, and such loud roaring possible for anyone other than one who is empowered by the Lord? Krishna will never forsake one who even once directly sees such devotional service.
Oh my Lord, I have finally attained you. I have visited many temples and many holy places, but I could only see the place, not Krishna. Therefore, I inquired from an exalted personality where Krishna went, and he replied that Krishna has gone to Navadvip. Additionally, I have heard that joyous Sankirtan is being done here, and that many fallen people are delivered here. Therefore, I, being the most sinful, have come here.
Shri Krishna, Sharanam. Shri Krishna,
In this way, Śrī Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityānanda Prabhu had many pastimes in Navadvip, including delivering Jagai Mudha, chastising Chankasi, and flooding the land with Harinam Sankirtan. One day, Śrī Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed to Lord Nityānanda that he was soon going to accept the sannyas order of life. Hearing this, Nityānanda Prabhu was devastated.
Oh my Lord, please do not leave. Those people cannot survive without you. I will not allow Nitai to be with you. I will do everything in my power to stop it. Oh, there's one thing I can do.
After accepting the sannyas order of life at Gatwa, Śrī Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled continuously for 3 days in Radhadesh, chanting the following verse.
Etam sasthaya paratmanishta adyasitam purvatame mahadbhi aham darishyami durantapara Tamu mukunda Grishiva I shall cross over the insurmountable ocean of nations by being firmly fixed in the service of the lotus feet of Krishna. This was approved by the previous acharyas, who were fixed in firm devotion to the Lord, Paramatma, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If Śrī Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asks you about the path to Viraha, please show him the path along the bank of the Ganga instead. Oh my dear boys, please show me the path to Vrindavan. Oh Lord, you are very close. Just go that way, along the bank of that river. Oh, where is my Shama Sundar? My Shama Sundar! How much longer will it take, O Nitai? Just see, my Lord. Here's the Yamuna.
Nityānanda Prabhu Saṅgama Parapremapati Prabhabrahmagatri Aghanaulavitri Jagatshemathati Pavitri Kriyanova Putri.
Oh, River Yamuna, you are the blissful spiritual water that gives love, the son of Nanda Maharaj. You are the same as the water of the spiritual world, for you can vanquish all our offenses and the sinful reactions incurred in life. You are the creator of all auspicious things for the world. O daughter of the Saṅgama, kindly purify us by your pious activities. What are you doing here? How did you know that I was in Vrindavan?
Well, this is Shantipur. Look, there is my house.
But wherever you are, that is Vrindavan. So don't worry, you are in Vrindavan.
Nityānanda has cheated me. He brought me to the Ganga calling it the Yamuna.
Whatever Nityānanda Prabhu has told you is not false. You have indeed just now taken your bath in the river Yamuna. Here, both rivers flow together. Anyways, my dear Lord, please come to my house to change and honor prasad. You have been fasting for a long time. I have a little rice and vegetables simply cooked for you.
Please give us just a little rice and such.
Yes, of course. Just sit comfortably. I will serve you prasad.
Advaita Acharya served rice, golden ghee, varieties of vegetables, moong dal, bitter and nectarian shuktas, fried nimbus, patola preparations, sweets of coconut and curd, banana flour curry, cakes in sweet and sour sauce, and countless delicacies prepared in great abundance.
I can't eat all this prasad.
Please don't make excuses, my lord. You eat 56 preparations 54 times a day as Lord Jagannath.
Acharya,
Acharya, I have been fasting for 3 days continuously. Today I hope to break my fast.
So small a quantity of food
Will not even fill half my belly.
Please give up your very greedy mentality, Nitai. I am a poor Brahmana, and you have come to my home. Please be satisfied with whatever little food you have received.
You have invited me. Therefore, you must supply as much as I want to.
You are a reject Paramahamsa, and you have accepted the renounced order of life just to fill up your belly. I can understand that your business is to give trouble to Brahmanas. You eat 400 to 800 kilograms of rice. I am but a poor Brahmana. How shall I get so much rice?
Please take your food away. I don't want it.
When Nityānanda threw the rice, some of the grains touched the body of Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya thought himself purified by the touch of the remnants thrown by Paramahamsa Nityānanda. Therefore, he began dancing, chanting, Hari! Hari! In this way, Śrī Nityānanda Prabhu stayed at the house of Advaita Acharya for a few days.
I shall now leave for Jagannath Puri. Please pacify all the devotees and my mother. If you become agitated, no one will be able to continue to exist.
Okay, but please take Nityānanda Gosai, Jagadananda, and other devotees with you.
Thus, Śrī Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the devotees started to go to Jagannath Puri.
In my presence, how could the Lord take sannyas? How can I tolerate his taking of his sannyas danda? Gaurāṅga's shaving his head and taking sannyas has given me unceasing pain.
Tell me, why did you break my danda?
I broke only a piece of bamboo.
But if you can't forgive me, then punish me appropriately.
All the demigods reside in the danda, and you call it a piece of bamboo? This danda was my only companion. Now today, by Krishna's will, it was broken. I will go alone to Jagannath Puri. Either you go ahead or follow me as you like, but I will not go with you. Please, you go ahead. Good.
Thus, Śrī Nityānanda Prabhu made it to Jagannath after entering the
Stop! No human being can ever exhibit such potency. This loud roaring, this bellowing, and this current of ecstatic love are all exhibitions of extraordinary potencies. Oh Brother God, please pick up this jewel-like personality and bring him to my house at once.
At the same time, Śrī Nityānanda Prabhu and the other devotees reached the Jagannath temple. They heard the people talking about a sannyasi who had fallen unconscious, seeing the deity of Lord Jagannath. Hearing that Saṅgama Bhattacharya had taken the sannyasi to his home, they rushed there immediately.
Oh Nityānanda Prabhu, how fortunate I am that you have entered my home. Now please, go take darshan of Lord Jagannath. My son Sandaneshwar will guide you.
Please remain peaceful while seeing Jagannath. Don't act like the previous Goswami. I don't understand what kind of people you are. If you promise to remain peaceful, then only will I take you to Jagannath. What happened earlier was terrifying. What can I say? The way he fell on the ground, no man could survive. Please see Jagannath with utmost care and restraint. Don't worry.
Thus, all of the devotees entered the temple of Lord Jagannath. However, although Chandaneshwara requested him to remain calm, the most sober Nityānanda, enraptured in love of Gaurāṅga, became terribly agitated on seeing Lord Jagannath. He was unable to remain steady.
Jagannath! Jagannath!
Hey, get down!
This length of strength is not that of a human being. For how else could one survive after touching Balaram? I can control a mad elephant, so how could a human being escape my grip? Although I tightly caught hold of his hand, I was thrown back like a blade of grass.
Let's return to Śrī Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and bring him back to consciousness.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari, Hari! What has happened to me today?
When you saw Lord Jagannath, he fell senseless to the ground. Luckily, Saṅgama Bhattacharya was present. He picked you up and brought you to his home.
in ecstatic bliss, we remained in trance for 9 hours. Here Saṅgama Bhattacharya offering you his respectful obeisances. I went and saw Lord Jagannath. Seeing Jagannath, I intensely desired to embrace him. However, as soon as I tried to embrace Jagannath, I lost my consciousness and was unaware of anything after that. Fortunately, Sarvabhauma was there, and I was protected from all danger. I vow that from now on, I will see Jagannath from a distance. I will always see Jagannath while standing beside the Garuda Stamba. By good fortune, I did not embrace Jagannath. Had I done this, it would have been a serious predicament.
Yes, you have been saved.
After residing together in Jagannath Puri for many years and performing countless blissful pastimes, one day Lord Chaitanya took Lord Nityānanda into a solitary place. There, the two lords spoke confidentially.
Listen, O magnanimous Nityānanda. Go immediately to Navadvip. I promise that I will drown everyone, including fools, fallen, and sinners, in the ocean of Krishna Prem. If you remain here with me, who will deliver the fallen people of this world? You are the bestower of love and devotion. Go to Bengal and without restriction, manifest Krishna consciousness everywhere.
Madhya Madhyami Tomara Nikatayaiva Alakshita Rahito Mara Nritya Dekhiva. I shall also go to see you at intervals. Keeping myself invisible, I shall watch you dance.
Although deeply distressed at the thought of separation, being instructed by his lord, Nityānanda left for Navadvip with Gadadhar Das, Purandara Pandit, Ramadas, and many others. As they began their journey, Lord Nityānanda first bestowed ecstatic love on all of his associates. As a result, they completely forgot about themselves. There was no end to the ecstatic symptoms that manifested in their bodies. As they traveled, all the devotees remembered their true identities, either in Rama Lila or Krishna Lila, and began spontaneously enacting their eternal pastimes.
Gadadhara, Purandara, Ramadas, come!
The topmost Vaishnava, Ramadas, an incarnation of the Gopal, Śrīdāma, was the first to manifest the mood of a coward boy. Ramadas forgot the external world and stood in a threefold bending form for 9 hours. Similarly, Gadadhar Das became absorbed in the mood of Srimati Radharani.
My yogurt! My yogurt!
Purandara Pandit, in the mood of Anga, who was the Vanara prince of Kishkinda, would climb from a tree and jump from it.
I am the mighty Angada.
Brother, please tell us how to reach the bank of the Ganga.
Alas, alas, you have taken the wrong path. You just wasted 6 hours of your journey. You have to go this way.
Even then, they still overshot the path, and when they asked people for directions again, they had to take a 20-mile detour to reach the original path. Finally, they reached the village of Panihati and stayed at the house of Raghava Pandit.
Oh, Nityānanda Prabhu, Gadadhar Pandit, Purandara Pandit, I offer my respects to you.
Nityānanda Prabhu and his associates stayed joyfully in Panihati, chanting and dancing through the streets and flooding the land with Krishna prema.
I wish I could stay with Mahaprabhu and Nilachala. Why did he have to instruct me to leave? Wait, Mahaprabhu told me he would come see me whenever I dance in Kirtan. Haribo!
Oh, Nityānanda, I shall also go to see you at intervals. Keeping myself invisible, I shall watch you dance.
Oh, Madhava Ghosh, please sing some Kirtan.
Yes, my lord.
When the most powerful Avadhu Nityānanda danced, it seemed like the earth shook with every step. Seeing his tottering dance, the people were struck with wonder. He danced for a long time, showing all signs of ecstatic love. After some time, Nityānanda Prabhu sat on a beautiful throne and ordered his servants to perform his abhishek. They put nice scented pastes and beautiful garments on Lord Nityānanda.
Oh, Raghava, please make me a garland of kadamba flowers. I am very fond of them.
My lord, it is not the season for kadamba trees to flower.
Go home and look carefully. You might find one or two somewhere.
Raghava, doubtful of finding kadamba flowers, went back home, and he was struck with wonder by what he saw. One of his lemon trees was filled with the most amazing blooming kadamba flowers. He quickly made a garland and presented it to Lord Nityānanda. Everyone was filled with bliss on smelling the kadamba flowers, but shortly thereafter, that smell was replaced by an even stronger aroma.
Oh, what a beautiful smell! I wonder where it is from. Oh, brothers, I shall tell you the truth of the beautiful smell coming from every direction. Today, Lord Chaitanya came here from Nilachala unseen to hear of our kirtan. He wore a garland of Damanaka flowers and sat in the tree nearby. Thus all four directions were filled with the fragrance of his garland. To see your chanting and dancing, the Lord came from Nilachala. Give up all other affairs and always sing the glories of Krishna. May all of you forever glorify Śrī Krishna Chaitanya Chandra and be fully immersed in the ocean of Krishna Prema.
Saying this, like a madman intoxicated in love for Krishna, Śrī Nityānanda Prabhu danced through the streets, showering the love of God in all directions and being drenched in the rain and Upon departing Nilachala for Navadvip, Lord Nityānanda demonstrated that genuine association with the Supreme Lord is achieved not through physical proximity, but through conscious absorption. Despite the physical separation, he remained perpetually united with Śrī Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by ceaselessly remembering his name, form, qualities, and pastimes. Unalloyed service creates a union that allows one to live perpetually in the Lord's presence, transcending all physical boundaries.
Śrī Nityānanda Prabhu ki!